welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney if you are new here, and I am so excited to have you back for another video this week. I am barefaced, just did my hair really quick, but I have a haul today and I've had a headache all morning, so I decided we're just gonna go no makeup for this. So hopefully you don't mind too much, but gonna go no makeup. We're gonna do a little haul. I got several things from Sephora here. I also have a couple things from Beautylish and then a couple things from BK Beauty, I think just one thing from BK Beauty. Can't remember, but we'll take a look here. Alrighty, so really quick, just because I don't think I'll get enough comments on this video since I'm still so small, but I'm thinking about chopping my hair. I've typically had short hair. Normally in the last several years, I've grown it out so it's super long, comes like down past my chest. And I'm thinking about taking it like right up to a little bit past my shoulders. So if you have any thoughts, maybe I'll throw in a couple pictures around here of me with shorter hair, but curious what your thoughts are, if I should chop my hair or if I should keep it. But that's not the point of this video, so let's go ahead and get started into our haul today. Like I mentioned, we got Sephora, BK Beauty, Beautylish, a bunch of fun stuff. Well, not my largest haul here, but some new things for me to get me excited, get me back into the groove of things. I do plan on picking up the Patrick Ta new foundation and also the Makeup by Mario new products. So let me know down below which you would like to see a review or a video on first. But let's go ahead and get started. So starting with some things that I have from Sephora. I did pick up, this is actually in my car, so I can't show you the actual item, but I did pick up the Dior Lip Maximizer. This is like the Lip Maximizer gloss in the shade 063 Pink Lilac. It's this really pretty like pinky lilac color. It doesn't look really lilac on the lips. I actually have some like residue on it from earlier when I was in my car, but just a really pretty shine. The Lip Maximizer does give you like that plumping effect. I don't really notice a lot of stinging or tingling with it, but you do kind of like feel like your lips look a little juicier. I think it's just the gloss, honestly. But Dior Lip Maximizer here is what I picked up at Sephora. I actually have no idea how this got in here. This is not new, but this is the invisible oil from Bumble and Bumble. Just showing you because I just pulled it out. I must have accidentally thrown it in the bag. Okay, and then I did pick up a couple of things from the Company Cosmetic Store, or the cosmetics, I think it's Company Cosmetic Store, the like Estee Lauder outlet store. They sell Tom Ford products in there, and I'm so upset that I actually picked this up because I already had it in my collection and I couldn't remember in the store, so I bought it. Thinking about potentially doing a giveaway on my channel somehow. I have no idea how to do that, but I did pick up the Tom Ford Soleil highlighter, and this is in the like white packaging, the white and silver packaging. So you have the white little bag here, and then this is the shade. So this is O2 Grand Paratus. Sure I'm saying that wrong, but it's a really pretty like champagne-y gold color. It's a really pretty highlighter, but I mean, I guess it attracted me twice since I bought it twice. One at the outlet, one probably full price if I had to remember correctly, but thinking about doing a giveaway for this, but picked up that. Let's see what else we got. Picked up another Tom Ford item from the Soleil collection. So this is the Soleil Neige Gloss. There's the packaging. There we go. Sorry, the reflection there. And this is in the shade 20 Phantom. So again, you get like the really pretty white packaging. It looks like a really like deep chocolate color in the tube. And then there's like the applicator, but I didn't think it was too bad on. Throw it on here. Good, nice. I thought it would be really nice for fall. Like chocolatey berry shade, and then really glossy. So I picked this up at the Company Cosmetic Store. Again, if you have one near you, if you have like an outlet mall near you, a lot of times you'll find the Estee Lauder outlet store. They have MAC, Tom Ford, Bumble and Bumble, and of course Estee Lauder is in there, and then some other brands as well. Just not remembering off the top of my head here. I think they gave me a sample of some Studio Fix powder there. So they gave you a couple of sample packs of MAC Studio Fix powder, which is a throwback for me. And then, okay, perfect. Some other things I didn't get at the company cosmetic store. I think that was it that I got there. Yeah. Some other items that I've recently picked up. I did pick up these are from a couple months ago, maybe like July, but I did pick up the Tom Ford Cream Blush in the shade Cafe Blush. So this was from the Cafe Rose collection here. And I was obsessed with this cream blush. So this is again the Cafe Rose collection. You get the nice black bag for this collection here. And then here's what the packaging looks like. It's ribbed for her pleasure packaging. And then here's what the cream blush looks like. This is not a new product any longer. It was new when I first picked it up, but then I was gone out on vacation with my family for a while, so, or out of town. So I haven't even used it yet, but it's this really nice, like nudie cream blush shade. So I'm excited to start adding that into my routine. Maybe I'll do a get ready with me with some of these new products. Not all of them go well together. Alrighty, so other than that, I also picked up the Natasha Golden palette. Again, definitely not new at all. I picked this up when it launched, but I haven't even opened the packaging, I don't think. I'm a big Natasha Denona fan. I actually don't use a ton of like full-size eyeshadow palettes anymore, but I love almost everything that she launches. So I'm sure you've seen it in other videos, but here is the Natasha Denona Golden Collection palette. It is so pretty. I haven't even swatched it. This shade Kava looks absolutely stunning. So it's this one right here. It looks like a topper, so really light on my hand right there. But a really pretty topper, and then the shade Fizzy. Let's do that one. There's Fizzy right there. But really pretty, really excited to have this in my collection. Some nice neutrals, some nice golden tones. Again, I think it'll be really pretty for fall. So the golden palette from Natasha Denona. Next, I picked up something from Chanel. So I opted for the little Chanel bag here. Not a new release from them that I picked up, but I did get a couple samples in here. I have the Sublimage serum sample, and then the Chanel Chance sample, which I plan on giving to my mother-in-law. She loves that fragrance. But I did pick up the Chanel Bois de Chanel Le Tint Foundation. I love most of Chanel's complexion products. It's been one of the only ones that I don't have in my collection. So I thought I'd add it, and I grabbed it in the shade number 30, which is the light medium shade. And I did grab it in this shade because a lot of my shades from Chanel are B20, beige 20, which is a little too light for me in summer. So if I wanted to either self-tan or warm up my face, I could use this deeper shade. So there it is on my hand. You can tell I have nice little like glow on my hand. I think it dries down regular, like pretty, like satin matte maybe. I don't know for sure, but see if it says it on here. Long wear complexion enhancer. It doesn't say on here, but it'll say somewhere, I'm sure, when I go to use it. But excited to have this in my collection. I love almost all of Chanel's complexion products, so had to add that one so I could compare. But again, there is B30 on the top of my hand for you. Alrighty, so we got one bag down here. So we got one empty bag. Again, I just kind of threw some of this stuff into a bag so I could bring it into my office to film. But let's go ahead and move on. I did pick up a couple of items in the BK Beauty 5th anniversary sale on their Instagram Live. They did an 8-hour Instagram Live where they were live for 8 hours, and they had all kinds of deals, special deals. They're actually doing another one in the next week or two. I think maybe next Wednesday. If it's not this Wednesday, I'll put it down below. And they go live on TikTok for 8 hours. You can, they do tons of giveaways, lots of specials. So really fun. If you could even catch just like an hour or two, they'll do a lot of fun stuff. But what I did, because I have most of BK Beauty's brushes, is I did pick up the Core Extension Eye Set. So this has 4 different eye brushes. You have the 212, which is the medium blender, the 211, which is a detailed blender. You also get the mini pencil, which is the 210 right here, and then a mini shader, which is the 209. All of those numbers are listed down here, but I picked up this set. I think I have most of these in my collection already, but I just can't have enough BK Beauty brushes. They also make really, really great gifts of any makeup lovers. They come really packaged really nice in here. So there's all the maroon handles, the 4 brushes, and I don't even remember what I picked this up for on the TikTok shop, but it was a great deal. So be on the lookout, follow them on Instagram, follow them on TikTok, and you can get notified of when they're gonna go live if that's of interest to you, or if you need to pick up brushes. I'll link them down below as well, but which I would make a small commission on, but I would highly encourage, if you can join with our lives, do that, because you'll save a little bit of extra money there. And then something I was dying to have in my collection was the Nikki LaRose set from BK Beauty. It just hasn't been in my budget at this time, and I've been dying to have it. It goes in and out of stock. Because of BK Beauty, I found Nikki LaRose. I'll put her channel down below if you aren't familiar with her channel or if you want to follow her. But I picked up her Pro Artist Series brush set. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brushes in here. And I'm just so over the moon to have this. You have the N17, which is a multi-pro face. You have a pro concealer brush in here, a medium powder, precision multitasker, a bunch of different options. You get to see Nikki's beautiful face here on the back of the packaging. And then this was just a great deal again on the TikTok shop. Let's see if I can unbox this here really quick for you. Some really unique brushes, and they were designed by Nikki herself. So you have the black handles for the Pro series here. But yeah, excited to start using these brushes in some upcoming videos and let you know my thoughts. But I'm sure they'll be perfect because they were designed by a makeup artist. I am not one of those. Would love to be, but that's not me. Alrighty, I have another little tiny Sephora bag here. I just picked up another Pharmacy Clean Makeup Melt Away Balm. I picked it up in the Honey Vanilla Clean. This is a limited edition, but this is one of my favorite makeup melting balms, so love that. Let's see, I also picked up the Patrick Ta highlighter in the shade Daddy, which I do believe I've already shown in a video, but did pick up one of his highlighters, so that was in the shade Daddy. Oh, and then I also picked up a couple things from the Chantecaille launch. I picked up one thing from the Chantecaille launch. So I did pick up from the Chantecaille launch the Cheetah Eye Trio. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, packaging really got me here, but the shades are so pretty and definitely very much up my alley. More neutrals for me, but you get this really pretty cheetah packaging, and then here is the inside of the palette. So you get all of these neutral shades here. Boop, there we go. All the neutral shades here, so you get kind of like that transition, a nice little crease, outer corner, and then a shimmer to pop on top. I love Chantecaille products. I feature a lot of Chantecaille products here on my channel, so this was a must buy for me, and I plan on picking up one of the lipsticks later this week as well. Back to Sephora brands, I did pick up the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Island Glow Lip and Cheek. I actually think I picked this up from Charlotte Tilbury website itself, but this is kind of that the same thing, another cream blush, and I picked this up in Beach Peach Glow. So you get some Charlotte Tilbury really pretty packaging here. Oh, good. Looks like it melted. So there is my product. It is melted and disgusting. That's okay. We're not gonna waste it. We're still gonna use it. I think my air conditioning went out when I had recently purchased this. I wasn't at home, but I could be wrong on that. But still usable, that's okay. We can fix that. This is Beach Peach Glow, and it is this shade right here. So you have the Tom Ford Cafe Rose shade over here, and then here's the Charlotte Tilbury cream blush there. And again, it says lip and cheek tint, so you can use it both places. I live in Arizona, so it gets very hot here, so sometimes cream products don't do well being mailed here in the summer, but you know, we take risks sometimes. I also picked up the RMS Beauty Hydra Powder Blush in the shade Sangria. This is my third RMS blush. Just a really pretty like rosy neutral shade for blush. These are super glowy, really pretty. Don't fail me anytime I use them. So I just picked up a new shade in that. And then let's see what else we got. A couple more products in here. I also picked up, this is again not new, it was when I first purchased it, the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint Hydrating Foundation Stick. The way I've seen this being used by other people and the way that I will likely use it based on swatching this myself, you get this stick packaging, is I will likely use this like a travel or like a Hollywood Flawless filter, but in a stick form. Because I find it has really little to no coverage. It's extremely glowy, even for somebody with dry skin like me. And it would likely need a product on top of it to, one, just kind of tone down the glowiness to it, but two, to add a little more coverage. I could also see this using this on your face and then using more concealer than you might normally to kind of spot correct or kind of tone down any areas that you don't want to be super glowy based on, you know, how your skin type is. So picked this up, but I'm excited to kind of play around with it and think about outside of the box ways to use it. Sephora must have given me a little Olaplex No. 7 bonding oil. I don't use any Olaplex products, but there's that just if I wanted to. And then I also picked up Makeup by Mario Super Satin Lipstick in the shade Uptown Girl. I don't even remember purchasing this at all. Did I even purchase this? I don't remember when I bought this. I don't remember buying this. Nice black packaging. And a nice like orangey reddish hue. Let's try to find a spot here. I think I was looking for something that was like orangey red. So there is Uptown Girl right there. Nice little orangey red shade. Don't have zero recollection of picking that up. And then last I picked up a refill of the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I have some other moisturizers I'm trying to work through first before I go back to this, but this is such a holy grail for me. I absolutely love that moisturizer. Alrighty, so the final bag I have, I did pick this up during the Rouge event at Sephora. So they gave me this nice, really large Rouge bag. This, they basically were doing like a week of deals or a weekend of deals for Rouge where you could go in and get like a customer appreciation gift. And I think there was like maybe a couple other things that they were doing. I can't remember now, but I went in because I really wanted to pick up the gift that they were giving away, which was a Sephora and Little Words Project bracelet pack. So you get a little bracelet in here that says beautiful, and then there's another one in here that is just plain. But I love Little Words projects. I regularly have them on in most of my videos. I can't actually remember any video that might not have them. So I was super excited to see this gift because I'm just a fan of Little Words projects. So you got beautiful, and then just like this clear beaded bracelet. And I thought that was a really cool gift. And so it got me to go in and spend about $80. It worked for them. I did pick up on a point perk, the Tatcha, the Matcha Cleanse, which I've never used this Tatcha cleanser. I've used the exfoliating one and then also the one in the purple tube, which I think is the rice polish one. This one says Daily Clarifying Gel Cleanser. So yeah, I haven't tried this one, and so for 100 points, I thought, oh, I'll try that because I do like Tatcha's cleansers. And then two things I picked up. I did pick up the Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer in from Danessa Myricks in the shade 4 Neutral. And I haven't even opened this yet, but I'm very excited to try this because if you don't know, I use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin tint very frequently on my channel. It is one of my all-time favorites. It is a great skin tint. You can build up the coverage if you want to. It's nice and glowy. It lasts all day on me, and I just really, really enjoy that skin tint. It's probably one of my favorites on the market, period. So to try the Yummy Skin concealer was really exciting, or to get that and pick it up to try. And then I am sure these are not new at all, but I have never seen them and they definitely caught my eye. I saw the Makeup Forever Artist to Go 606 Wherever Walnut little eyeshadow palette. And I do occasionally travel away for the weekends or travel for work. And this little thing is so cute. It looks very similar to the face palettes that Makeup Forever, excuse me, it looks very familiar to the makeup palettes that Makeup Forever, the face palette. It looks very familiar to the face palettes that Makeup Forever makes because you have like these color-coded little squares on the front with Makeup Forever. I am dying to get one of those and I think I'm gonna pick one up later this week. But this little palette is so sturdy, like it feels nice and solid. It's a really like nice weight without being super weighty, like too heavy. You have a nice mirror here on the inside of the compact. And then you have 6 really pretty shades. There was 2 palettes. You could do Wherever Walnut or what is the other very popular liner from them? It was a more warm toned palette. So this was the cooler toned palette, Wherever Walnut. You can see some of those cooler tone shades, more neutral shades with the exception of this one really. And then the other one, yeah, had the deeper shades. Let me just swatch this really quick on my arm. So this is all 6 of those shades. Again, the mattes seem to swatch a little splotchy, especially this Wherever Walnut shade. Here's the other matte right here. But I thought it was a really, let me get my eyes out of the frame here so it stops trying to focus on that. But I thought it was a really, really cute little palette, really great for travel. And honestly, I thought the packaging was just so cute and very on brand for Makeup Forever. So that is everything that I picked up from like Chanel, BK Beauty, Sephora, etc. And then let me grab my Beautylish box here. So years ago, when I would say roughly around 2014, I remember it was shortly after I got married, where I kind of started building up. Well, I wouldn't even say that because I used to just go and buy like single shadows at MAC all the time. I had this huge train case. But when I was venturing out of just using MAC and moving into other brands, I really fell in love with Viseart shadows. And then I kind of just found other palettes. It was a height of like beauty and palettes being launched left and right, and Too Faced and Chocolate Bars and Peach Perfect and this and that. Everybody was, you know, talking about all of these palettes. Natasha Denona was starting to really become like a big thing when Tati was talking about it. But I loved Viseart palettes. Then Viseart kind of changed up how their palettes were, and they were a little bit smaller in their quads, and I just found other things, and so I kind of got away from Viseart. But recently I was inspired by Sophia C's Beauty because she had posted one of her palettes that she had made herself from Viseart, which you can create your own. However, the Slim Pro compacts are out of stock right now, and I think a lot of the single shadows are as well. But anyways, I digress. I was watching Sophia C's Beauty and I was inspired to go back and revisit Viseart. So I did pick up a couple of I picked up one Slim Pro palette, and then I picked up one of the just like 12 pan slimmer little palettes that they make now with kind of the other packaging. I'll show you in a minute. So I picked up the Slim Pro. There's no mirror, like very much like makeup artist vibes. And picked up 06 Paris Nude. So it has a lot of really pretty shimmer shades in here. They're all stunning. You can see I've already swatched them, but they were all beautiful. Lots of pinky, purpley shades, some cool tones, a couple warm tones in here, but really, really pretty. Paris Nudes was just absolutely in love when I picked this up. When I picked this up, there was also a promotion on Beautylish, and if it's still going, I'll leave a comment or leave something down below. You also got a free Slim Pro palette at Beautylish when you purchased, I think it was like $85. So it's $80 for the Slim Pro and then like $30 or something for the other one I picked up. So I didn't purchase this. It is very out of my comfort zone because I don't wear a lot of warm tones, but I'm excited to potentially incorporate this winter or this fall. So I was gifted a gift with purchase the neutral mattes. So this is the neutral mattes right here. It is, let's see, VP E14 neutral mattes Milieu. So a lot of warm, deep tones in here, but I am excited nonetheless to have this in my collection. And thank you, Beautylish, for running such a great gift with purchase. And then I also picked up one of the 12 pan palettes, and those come out of the packaging like this. You've seen me do unboxing on my Beautylish Lucky Bags with these, and they open up like this. So you have a big mirror in them for the size of the palette. You can see the palette is about the size of my hand, a little bit bigger than my hand. And this was in the Violette Vespertine. And does this have, you're supposed to be able to kind of like open this up and then loop it back. Let me get hit in the face with it. Like, there we go. It magnetizes so that you can fold everything back, especially if you're like a makeup artist. And then some of their original packaging allows you to be able to have like a little stand or like a little tripod, but kind of fold everything back in. This has 12 different shades. Violette Vespertine, you can tell it's a lot of purpley tones, and I love that. I think it's really flattering on my eyes. So picked that up, and these are really, really great for travel. And these are like 35 or 40 bucks, which is amazing for 12 shades. Really high quality eyeshadows from what I remember, and we'll be diving into that. But I picked those 3 Viseart palettes up from Beautylish, and then I'm hoping to make my own palette once the Slim Pro like palette component comes back in stock. And then Beautylish was kind enough to send me some purple shampoo. I don't have blonde hair, but I know several blondes in my family, so I'll be gifting that to somebody who would use that. But that is everything for my haul today. I do have other things I'm picking up this week that will be newer to the market. So again, I'm gonna pick up the Patrick Ta foundation, the new Makeup by Mario products when those are launched. I thought about picking up the Urban Decay Naked palette. I've never owned it, but if you are interested in seeing me use that since it's been re-released, happy to do so. And then what else is coming out? Those are the big things that are coming out that I can think of. I think there's a couple other things on my wish list, but let me know down below if there's anything that you would like me to pick up to feature in a Get Ready With Me video coming soon. Thank you so much for watching my haul today. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you wouldn't mind. I would love to have you stick around and be part of the family. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.